In this Ukulele Blues video, we're going to do the most important scale you need to know and how to take that scale and solo over the blues. All right, that right there is the most important scale you need to know. That is the blues scale. And we're going to go over that, and I'm going to talk about how to solo using that scale as well. But first, welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter. And if you're into ukulele tutorials and reviews, as well as baritone and the Guitarlele, this is a great channel for you. Please subscribe and turn on that bell notification. Now, this is one of a series of videos that we're doing on the blues. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and check those out. They're really, really super important that you know. I'll put links to those below. The shuffle, the coolest intro lick of all time for the blues, the turnaround, the quick change, and now this scale and how to solo. So really, really important. Why are we doing this? Well, one, the blues is the most important style you need to know as a ukulele player, any musician, because it's influenced everything that you do. But the other thing we're doing is because I want you to get pumped on the blues webinar that we got coming up. That's a free webinar with Tyler from 10 Thumbs Pro and myself. Click the link below, sign up. You got to sign up to get all the information for that. And then the Blues Mastery course from ukelikethepros.com. So we're just getting you pumped on the blues. All right. First, what we're going to do is we're going to do the scale. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to show you how to solo over the really cool backing track we got. All right. So check this out. This is your A blues scale. It's in the open position because we're using open strings. There's different versions or different patterns of the scale, but this is the one we're going to be doing today. So we're going to start right here. 4th string, 2nd fret. That's your A note. I do have a low G. It does sound best, but do whatever you got. If you got high G, but low G does sound cool. We got A here. Open, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. That's your blue note right there. Open, 2nd string, 3rd fret, open, 1st string, and then 3rd fret. So that's the pattern ascending. Let's do that. 3 and. Now you also want to do it descending. We're going to start on this 3. Normally you would only play that note once, but we're going to play it again here. So 3 and then open, 3, next string, open, 3 again, 2, open, and then 2. Now you do actually have one extra note. You can hit the open, 4th string, and then go back to the A. All right, let's try the pattern descending. 3 and. All right, that's it. But before we move on to the solo, let's do that scale up and down, no stopping. 3 and. Now, how do you solo? This is really, really something that you got to get down. It's going to take work. Just watching this video here is not going to all of a sudden solve your soloing problems. It's going to take a lot of work, but you can do it. And we do get into that, by the way, in that Blues Mastery course that I was talking about as well. But here's a real simple concept. You take this scale. You don't just play it up and down. That's not soloing. That's just running the scale. So you got to take licks, little small chunks, known as licks or riffs, and then put it into the solo. So for example, here's one right here. There's a little lick. You can make these up. As a matter of fact, I want you to make them up as you practice with this. All right, so another one could be here. You can incorporate little bends. But notice I'm playing little chunks of the scale as opposed to playing the whole scale. How about another one? All right, that one's a little bit longer. But as you play, let me just give you this one last tip. As you listen to the backing tracks and play them, you got to feel it. Don't just play notes to play notes. Just don't run wild. Feel what the music is asking for. If it's asking for a little fast run, do that. If it's asking for something slow or a bend, do that. You gotta do your scale, do these licks, what fits the music. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna play a backing track one time through the 12-bar blues in A, and I'm going to show you some of these licks and give you some ideas. A 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. One time through, just improvise some stuff. You saw I was coming back to some ideas. I was doing a little bend. I was using those open strings. I was using that scale, but breaking it up to where it fit the music. I want you to try that and get this stuff down. We'll put a link below where you can get these backing tracks, and well, there's a backing track, and you can practice along. So, all right, if you like the blues, if you like what we're doing here, don't forget about the blues webinar with Tyler from 10 Thumbs Pros and myself, and also get ready, Blues Mastery course from ukelikethepros.com. I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you soon.